How much of a stressor is it for you as the head of this office that how well the industry does is reliant on something that's completely out of your control? Gas prices, that's a big thing, and people really cut back last year when gas prices were over $4 a gallon. How much of a stressor is that for you?
Well, there's a number of things that stress the tourism industry. It's not just gas prices.
Yeah.
I mean, the weather can, wildfire seasons. I mean, look at Santa Barbara. That right now, having come from Southern California and another part of my life, Santa Barbara this is the apex of their beauties right now. The flowers are out. The weather is gorgeous. It's in transition other places of the country. They're having wildfires. What's going to happen to the tourism industry there? So there's stressors of weather, stressors of economy, certainly gas prices. And that's why I think one of the things that this Board of Tourism does very well is strategically say, how do we position ourselves? And we knew early on of the planning of our summer ad campaign that we were going to stress two things that would be appealing in a down economy. We were accessible and we had great value. So anyone who sees our advertising campaign will see a value message and will see how quickly you can get to so many different activities. That was certainly the case in our winter ad campaign. The greatest snow on earth and 13 resorts within the proximity that we have to an international airport. So Utah's better positioned, I'd say, than a lot of different states that don't have the accessibility to so many things to do, and also the ease of getting around and the great value that's given in this state.
You've got a tourism conference coming up next week in Davis County. Talk about the conference, what sort of things you're going to cover up there.
Well, our tourism conference is an annual event that is for the benefit of the tourism industry partners. It's a great time for people to network. We have meetings where we bring in all the destination management organizations and marketing organizations, and we sit down and we talk about what are you doing so that we can have that kind of tearing off of each other's advertising campaign. How can we do it smarter? Cache Valley, where are you going to be this year? Grand County, are you going into Sunset Magazine? Washington County, Red Rock Trail Golf Course, when are you going to be in which markets? Let's see if we can't build on each other's campaigns. Very good for networking. Very good for cutting edge updates on technology in the tourism industry. Twittering, blogging, what's the state of media today? How do you get your message out there? What value is a blog and what makes a good blog? So there's cutting edge information that's going to be given on the latest to promote and market, and there also is that networking opportunity. We can learn a lot by talking to each other.
Talking about how you get the different areas to sort of coordinate on their ad campaigns. Once again, that's something that I don't think happened 10 years ago, but it seems like it's such a natural and almost vital to the industry as a whole to make sure that everybody is getting their piece of the pie.
Absolutely. 10 years ago, we did not have a cooperative marketing program. Any money that the legislature gives us to promote the state, 20% of that is dedicated to cooperative marketing. So the local communities and different events come with a 50-50 match, and then we help them push their message. So the presumption when the program was created, and the legislature supported wholeheartedly, was we would take $1, they would take $1, we'd put them together and see if we could get $3 or $4 worth of value. So I think it's made for great synergy within the tourism industry. North-South, it's not about North-South, it's about how do we brand the state, how do we show people what there is to do in the state, and also this additional money that the governor supported and the legislature gave us an opportunity to create awareness. It was 5 years ago we did a survey, image survey. 42% of the respondents thought Delicate Arch, which is on our license plates for 16 years, was in Arizona.
Oh, wow.
So we had to introduce the world to Utah, Thelma and Louise, it's Dead Horse Point, it's not Grand Canyon. Yeah. So we had a lot to tell, and we're finally having enough money to tell the story.
Leigh, Managing Director of the Utah Office of Tourism, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.